All right, you guys, I'm excited. Stay with me. We have things to talk about and a reading to do. All right, so today is the 7th of August. Tomorrow is the 8th of August. All right, that means that we're at the peak of our Lionsgate portal, which is great for manifesting, right? We also have the full moon the next day on 8/9. I feel like this is extremely potent energy, right? So let's talk about it a little bit. Now I'm looking at things through true star sign placement, aka Vedic astrology or Eastern astrology. All right, so things will be a little bit different than what a lot of people are used to looking at the equinoxes or the seasons and using astrology that way. That's not what we're doing here. So first and foremost, I want to talk about 8/8 because between today and tomorrow we have a passing over of Pluto. That means that the moon and Pluto will be conjunct. If you want to look at transformation of your desires, transformations of your dreams and your goals, this energy is perfect for that. If you want to look at the transformation of your anxiety as well, because Pluto transformation, it can rule a lot of different things, right? A lot of different energies. And then you have the moon, you have your desires, but that also rules your fears. So here we can be transforming the mental state as well, okay? Keep that in mind. Now, we have the full moon, and a lot of people are expecting this in the sign of Aquarius, all right? Now, it is, in Vedic astrology, it is in the sign of Capricorn, but it is on the cusp. It is starting to enter towards Aquarius. So we'll still have that Aquarian energy that we will be feeling, right? Now, how I'm intuitively feeling about this energy and the moon being in Capricorn and on its way to Aquarius is that some of the things that we are going to be starting and manifesting, it has that energy of solidarity or solidness to it from Capricorn, right? And not just unexpected innovation. I feel like the manifestations that we can do and the work that we can do under these transits is very potent for actual stable growth, if that makes sense, and potent transformation. Let's get into the message at hand, you guys, because this message is all about, and this energy is all about your transformation. You deep-seated transformation and letting out the codes of your soul's essence into growth and aiding into your transformation. All right, there is a big energy of connecting to the energy, the ancient energy of the earth. The ancient energy of the earth before there was human constructs put on this earth. Tap into that energy. Connect with that energy. All right, because there is this need to tap into yourself on a soul authentic level. And I just feel like there is these energies that need to be washed away like a film, a dirty film that's covering the skin. And it's the energies of shame. It's the energies of guilt. It is the energies of ill confidence, right? Maybe even the energies of lack that keep you in judgment, that keep you from being yourself authentically being yourself authentically. See, like I couldn't even get it out. And I feel like there's this energy like, oh, well, Alexia, I am my authentic self. But how can you be your authentic self if you are carrying around regret and shame? There is this energy of messages that come to you, that are coming to you. If we see this little beetle here, he's kind of running away. He's got the information that he's needed. He's seen what he needed to see, and he's bringing the essentially the messages to the person, right? What they need to know. Okay, so there is an energy of messages that are coming to you, and after you receive these messages, I feel like doing energy workings like with a pitcher, a candle, and a petition. But that is after you receive the messages that you need to from ancient earth. Okay? From ancient life. All right? Because there's so many constructs, perspectives, ideas that we have that have been imprinted on us, that have been molded into us, that shapes us away from our soul's purpose, our soul's intention, and our soul's expression. All right? We need to be getting away from that construct, those constructs, right? All right, there's a big energy of letting the sun shine on you and rejuvenating within the energy and the nourishment and the messages and the coding that is being sent down from the sun. But I feel like it's more than the sun. This has been an energy of the, like, from being in the Lionsgate portal, and I feel like it is some of that energy, or like the star Cyrus energy that we are actually trying to assimilate and absorb. All right, there's these energies of being at an emotional place of harmony. How can you be an emotional place of harmony if you are second guessing yourselves and your decisions, and also shying away from what it is that your soul is wanting and how it wants to express itself? You can't be at an emotional harmony if you are in a point of any type of repression, or repressing any type of shame, or any type of guilt in any type of way. There is strength in transformation. There is strength in being yourself. But I feel like some people may have to come to terms with themselves in wholeness, and even come into terms with things that you hold yourself accountable for that are not your fault, if that makes sense. And I've been getting this energy a lot, and it was kind of came up in the reading that I did for today's message, is that there's a lot of inner child healing and like energy of undoing and listening, all right, that is very high as well at this time. So I feel like there's an energy of really sitting with yourself and really sitting with your you-ness and getting rid of the energy of shame and guilt. And there's also this energy, this message that is coming through of you didn't know it was an option at the time. You can't beat yourself up for not realizing you had a different choice you could have made in the past, and what could have happened if you would have made that choice. Because we don't always see our options, we don't always see our choices, especially if we're in a place of ill clarity. We don't always see our options, we don't always see our choices. The difference is now is that you know that it was an option, that you can sit there and choose and look and broaden your vision of what are options. All right, now I hope that you guys get the searching that you need, and with that energy of the ancient earth, and that this reaches everyone that it needs to. I love you guys.